Morning. Thanks a lot. 199 then, please. Fantastic. Okay, have a great day. Cheers, bye.
Now, it isn't every day that a new type of hook bait comes on the market, but that's exactly what these Fjuka 2-in-1 baits are. They're of a pellet type consistency and shape, although they're far more flexible than your normal pellet, because these can be moulded together to make any shape you want. You can make little maggots out of them, you can make tiny little pellet baits, you can flatten them so they drift through the water nicely on the way down. They are very unique and they have an unlimited amount of uses. Flavour wise, although you get there's 3 separate colours, yellow, red, which I really like the look of, and white, they've all got the same flavouring, and it's called something called sensei, which I can only liken to a herby type of fish meal aroma. It's really quite strong and it's very unique. I haven't come across it before. Now, these baits, what I really like about them is they come in these foil bags, but they don't need to be put in water, they don't need to be put overnight in the fridge. They can be used straight from the packet. They can be hooked up just like that. You can side hook them, and they are the perfect texture for that. They hook up every time without splitting or cracking, you know, which makes them absolutely ideal if you're new to fishing, really, and that makes them really easy to use. Now, whilst I've been sat here, I've put some in water, and they do soften a little bit in water, but actually, for my money, that makes them slightly better because it gives them a slightly paste-like consistency once they're in water. It would certainly make them easier to strike up as well, but they're not falling apart, which is really impressive. So, yeah, we really like them, and we're going to have a go fishing with them in a minute and see what the fish think of them. Okay, 3 little tips. If you're a match angler, think winter, red discs, hyperfluorescent in white, on a hair. Very interesting little bait. Sure that will work this winter. Now, if you're a pleasure angler, you're fishing with sweet corn, you could try this. 2-in-1 bait, flatten it in your fingers, nice little disc, split it in 2, put it either side of your hook, and you've got a type of corn skin that will float down very gently and may well give you an edge. Again, it's going to get softer in water, so, you know, very impressive little bait. So, if you're new to fishing and everything seems a little bit difficult, there's a lot of stuff to learn, different baits, how do I fish them? This is so easy. The Fjuka 2-in-1, a hook, just side hook it like that. You can get 2 or 3 depending on the size hook. This is a 14. They don't split, it's easy and quick to do, they're clean and absolutely perfect. So you don't have to be a super skilled angler to be able to fish with these baits. So I fished with the Fjukas for a couple of hours, and I'll tell you what I think and what they'll be useful for. On the float, I've fished the 2-in-1s. The yellow ones have been absolutely fabulous for F1s. They've been nailing them every chuck. You can cast them, they will not come off. In fact, you can cast them as far as you want and they won't come off, which is quite surprising for a soft bait. The hyperfluorescent ones I've used with a method feeder, and again, they've stayed on the hook. I've caught plenty of carp with them, and I really can't fault them either. The sensate flavouring is really unique. I've not come across that before, but there's no doubting that the fish like it. So all I would say was, if you're looking for an alternative bait, something really different, then keep your eye out for these Fjukas.